Góðan daginn, welcome to the Project Pile. My name is Gunnildur. I'm Iceland to live in Iceland. This is my podcast vlog chat type of thing where I talk mainly about yarn, about knitting, about crocheting, and anything fiber related. Called the Project Pile because I have projects there on piles, not just keep adding to them. And adding to them. I also talk quite a bit about the weather, which it's been interesting. All the snow that was here, what was it, last week or the week before that, it's gone. We've had quite a bit of ice, like slippery, no fun ice, but most of it has been weathered away by winds and I'm gonna say unseasonal temperatures. I think the highest temperature we got was like around, at least 4 or 7 plus Celsius. I think that was on, either Monday or Tuesday. And because I am an Icelander, I also talk or mention when there's any volcanic activity because, well, the internet and social media in general and false information spread all over purely for clicks and views and ad revenue. Currently, all things quiet on the front, so good news. But yeah, I completely forgot to get myself time, hair salon appointment. So my hair is a little grown out. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm honestly not that fussed about hair is hair. At worst, I'm just gonna curl it. It's absolutely terrible. I'll just wear a wig. I have a collection of wigs. A lot of them are fun. So yeah, just shut myself up there. So I'm not gonna complain about my hair. It's just I forgot to get myself on hair appointment time, and this is the last full working week for the next, until the beginning of next year. Like, this Christmas is gonna be so weird for working. Like, it's gonna be this entire week, and then the 23rd, that's the Thorlagsmessa. That's the mass of the only Icelandic Catholic saint called Thorlákur the Holy. He is saint of the poor, and I believe of fish, because guess what we had back in the day? Nothing! And then we had fish. But yeah, so on Thorlagsmessa, that's the 23rd, that is typically the day where we really like to have open stores until not quite midnight. Not midnight, because then you're crossing on Aðfangadagr, and that's just not on. So the Monday is gonna be interesting. I'm probably gonna have the 24th off because that's a it's a red day. It's a holiday in Iceland, and we have traditions. Absolute traditions when it comes to Christmas. Like, the only time you're gonna find an Icelander absolutely, irrevocably, most likely on time, that's on the 24th of December. Because Christmas arrives at 6 o'clock in the afternoon with the ringing of bells. 6 o'clock, that's when Christmas starts. Not on midnight, not some nebulous sleep through time. No, it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon on 24th. And usually I have that day off. I've had that day off for, I feel like, a decade by now. I can't remember when's the last time that I stepped into work that day. It's been a long while. So that's like very short opening day. And of course I got the 25th and 26th off. 25th because that's the day of Christmas, and 26th because that's the second day of Christmas. So those are the days off. I need my calendar. So that means basically I'm working Monday and then Friday. Don't know about the weekend, we'll see. And then I will be working the Monday after. The 31st first one is a half holiday, so that's... I'm probably not working then. 7.13, knock on wood. And of course the 1st of January is off, so that means next week I should be working Monday, Friday, and the week after that, Monday, Thursday and Friday. It's gonna be weird. I need to remember things for the next week. I'm like, I can't remember anything what I need to do. I love this time of year. It's so weird. What's the other thing? Well, I basically got most of the Christmas presents done. I bought them. I need to pack them up and then get them sent off. And well, those that are going to be sent off. And yeah, last Thursday was we had a knit night. There were, I think, 5 of us who showed up. It was really nice, cozy. And speaking of, so I started on the knitting project that came up from the advent calendar of last Sunday. So in my defense, I did read the panel. It's like a single paragraph. So simple, so easy, and I still managed to misunderstand. So I did read it. And I got the, like the pattern calls for like 50 centimeter in total, like cable and knitting needles, 4 millimeter. And I kept trying to connect in a circle, and I'm like, well, this isn't working out. This is very strange. I go right home on Thursday to go pick up a shorter cable as plan B, and plan C I picked up double pointed knitting needles. I ended up using those because I still couldn't connect the yarn. Did I not? No bells ringing. None. Absolutely none. It's not until after, and I even criticized the pattern. I'm like, well, that's strange because the pattern says that after you knit that super simple, lovely to, you knit to purl to lovely knit ribbing, and then you knit 2 rounds, and the pattern even mentions that this will make a purled round on the right side. I didn't clock on. I didn't. I was so fixated on this pattern being knitted around. I read the pattern several times. It's not until I didn't even continue. Like, I got the ripping done, started on the knitting itself, which is gonna be so nice. Like, this is the first one, and there's one up there. I need to fix that. Which, side note, this yarn, this combination, the hobby, is that mohair, and then that where are you? The extra fine merino, and the other one. Well, not that one. Where's the other label? There it is. And the Diablo Wild print. They are gorgeous together. Like, these 2 colors, absolutely gorgeous. Love them. Love working with that yarn. But it's not until I finished that first part of ripping. Like, I'm about a third way done with the first one. And I'm like, well, I think this one has like an armhole. Like, how am I supposed to do that? And then that's when it finally clicked on. You're not supposed to knit in the round. You're supposed to be knit it flat and then sew up the edges, leaving a hole for your thumb at the end. And I'm like, as you can see, I'm not frogged it. I'm not gonna frog it. I was so fixated on knitting in the round that I'm like, it didn't click. It didn't click. No matter how many times I read that pattern, it did not. So I'm altering the pattern, but also like, it just looks really nice when you knit it in the round. And I managed to, like, look, this is the first time that I've done a knitting in the round and I don't have those weird, like, open, like usually, so until now when I've been knitting around with the double pointed knitters, I've always had like very, very obvious, like, on the sides when the two, I'm trying to explain without actually showing, like where two knit needles meet, that point here always until now, when I'm doing things incorrectly, well, knitting is correct, just not according to the pattern, but now, perfect. My knitting is perfect. So I'm not frogging it. I'm just, I'll just need to figure something out in regards with the thumb opening. So I've been altering the pattern because I refuse to frog it. I can't tell how many times I read that pattern. I looked it over again and again. But nope. So that's the knit night project I've been working on. I haven't really done, you probably heard that. I've only been crocheting a little bit more. There's the end. Go around it, go around it, go around it. Oh, still have. There you go. Right. I've done a little bit more with this one. I mean, like halfway done with this. That's only a second cake, so I'm not fussed about getting it finished before Christmas. Like, I still have that one cocoon cardigan that I've been working on and off for like 2 years. That's supposed to be a Christmas cardigan. I still haven't finished it, so I'm not fussed. But again, that's hobby yarn. Absolutely lovely. Lovely. And you probably heard me with the with the advent calendar that my sister gifted me. So I'm gonna take you through each and every one. So the 9th. Yep. On the 9th, I got more buttons. These ones say, she says, and cannot remember what they say. Can I open with these snails? That's the second question. I like these snails. They're real lovely. I just put them on with the sticky dot that you get with them. But these are unusually large. Like, I have small nails, I do know that, but these were the smallest I could find. Like, they barely fit on my fingers. But they look really lovely. Like, absolute claws. But you know, these are really. So yeah, these are on English. I thought these were in Icelandic, like kind of feel like a workshop. Oh well, it's not that difficult. And on the 10th, my sister gave to me these Prjónaðarvást, knitted with love. Like these two, they might be leather, not sure. The good thing about leather is that it doesn't break up down like pleather does, because pleather is just plastic. And if you've ever had like lovely shoes made out of pleather, the heartbreak when you have an occasion to wear them and you go to grab them and they're just disintegrating. So I'm not the biggest fan of pleather because it's just plastic. And then the 11th, my sister gave to me Let's. And on the 12th, look how pretty. And did not leave me wanting. All kinds of needles. Like, oh. I'm gonna have such a full, like, a filled up sewing kit after this. Like, everything I need if I want to make like a hoodie or something. Oh, or cute little bags, you know? And the 13th. Oh, yeah, these are the big ones. Same as the small ones. That sounds smart. So, came out intelligently. And then yesterday, I am managing these needles better than I hoped for. These little labels. And just all these gorgeous colors. So freaking cute. Now, I've never been in the habit of marking my things because I never had to. I never like officially made anything for anyone else other than my sister-in-law and my mother, basically. But you know, maybe if I want to sell something, which I feel like my sister is hinting at, who knows? And then what I got this morning, where whoever knits, you know, is handling any type of fabric, any type of hobby, any type of yarn, and lotion. Wait, and lotion. Yep. And if you know, you know, and I know that you know. So yeah, I also got some yarn that I wasn't gonna get. Well, listen, how I'm gonna explain this? I didn't think this through before I started mentioning it. But so, did you know that Shein has yarn? Yeah, they do. It should not be surprising to me. I know it should not be surprising to me, because of in the top two leading ranks of yarn producing countries in the world, China and Turkey are like lobbying for the top seat. I think Turkey is still in the top seat, but China is really, really close. So why it surprises me, somehow just slipped my attention that I should be able to like go on Shein, where I already get like vast majority of my clothing. And very interesting gifts. The gifts. Why it slipped my attention that I could also get yarn there, I don't know. So I did get some yarn. I'm not going to show you now because I'm trying to focus on these things. But I should definitely show you. I'll try to remember before the end of the year. Otherwise, at the beginning of next year. So, anything else? Anything else? Well, other than the fact that I'm really looking forward to, finishing my advent calendar. Because, like, this bag is so nice. And of course, I'm looking forward to finding out what's in the rest of this, but wait. But yeah, that I think is all of what I want to ramble on right now. Excuse me. Because of course, I'll be filming this, the third advent calendar unboxing just after this. So yeah, still got tiny bit of daylight. Like daylight is literally like about 4 hours. I cannot wait until the 21st. 21st is the winter solstice this year, so it's gonna be so interesting. Like the clouds have been very, very lovely. We've got like these lovely red clouds. We've got like golden. We've got so many of these like mother of pearl clouds. These just rainbows up in the sky, which are lovely. Right, I'm not complaining. But the one thing about those is that they either herald or are, in step with winds. The winds are not lovely. Anyway, enough rambling now. I need to get to that thing and then get this onto the computer and out to you guys and then go do something smart. I don't want to do smart things. Anywho, so I'll hopefully see you again next weekend, and until then, take care and have fun. Okay? Bless, bless.